Well, it's Monday and you know what that means. It's recycling time. Bit of a warm one, a lot of drink of food. Cans and bottle as well. A warm week. Cans and bottles because it is fortnightly. There is another day as well. So 22 seconds recycling done. Well, it's been a while since we had an actual record. Last one being, well, 27th September, so just over a fortnight ago. And you can see there was 1846. Obviously the pen we use is not great at the moment, so we're now up to 1857 with today's full final round. As you can see is the 1, 2, 3. Obviously it would have happened on Friday, that would be 1, 2, 4 final round, but new contestants after the outdoor went was always going to get a full one eventually. In terms of the weeks themselves, up to 14,000 for the month, which after only, well, 12 days of the month, so that's what, 7, 8, 9 days is not too bad. 344,000 odd for the year, so 350k for the year is not too far off. Obviously we hit the 500k last month, so around 500,000, 380 days. And yeah, going steady, so a nice new record. Well, the game week begins on Crypto by Posey. You know, if you're a regular viewer, what this is, it's the weird one. The reason we're on this is because we have been doing the gaming, as you can see here. The spreadsheet hasn't been updated since July because a lot of other troubles. So trying to compare what we've got on TA and what we've got to do while we're on this. Well, on the gaming front is the new one. The interesting thing about this week is Dead Dungeon whilst loading. As you can see the game board there, it's hardly been touched since July because we had a lot of busy stuff. But even updating the game board, a lot of the games have literally appeared, finished and come off and gone into the diary book. So I think maybe next year the goal was going to be to try and tackle the board a bit more rather than refreshing it. Well, we say records can sometimes take a while. Sometimes they can come pretty quickly. Early in the week, as you can see there, on Tuesday we hit a record of 1857 for the first time since September. Now we've done it again at 1860. Ideally when we've hit 124 completely across the board. So a new record. As you can see we're edging up towards 350k for the year. In terms of other ones, obviously 383, so 385, 4 days it'll be tomorrow. But without actually working it out, it looks like best week could be under threat, because I don't think we've ever gone over 1850 twice in a week. But a good record. Well, it's Friday, and as always, Friday we do an update whether there's a record or not. There is a record for this week, and it's one that I did not expect. But we'll go through the usual. So 519,000 overall. It was 77 weeks. Just shy of 20,000 for the month, which considering we're only halfway through the month means this could be one hell of a month. 40,000 in a month could be doable. Just under 350,000 for the year itself. I say 124s are up. We did a 125 for the first time ever. However, in terms of the records, we won't show the big number yet. We've hit 1,800 3 times in a week for only the second time, and the last time we did it was I think a couple of months ago, where we got 8,870 something. Obviously this board will be cleaned for next week, so we'll be taking pictures anyway. But it was low 18s, as you can see, 1850 and 1807 and 1805. When you look at this week, the fact that we did 1860 and 1857 and the 17s have been high, we've broken a record that I didn't think was ever physically possible, even I went on for years. We've hit 9,000 lists in a week. It's an improvement of 257 from last week. But last week was subject to no final rounds, but yep, 9,000. So the sky's definitely the limit, because I didn't think 9,000 would be breached until we got 125 across the board, and it has happened. Well, regular viewers will recognise this screen from Grim Mariupolis. It's an Exitilian, except there's no Windows version. Not as long as the Xbox One version, but as anyone knows, my goal is to get every Exitilian completed over time. We did it with the first 27, we've just got to do the 5 new ones. And even though we're now into StattoSi, because it's spanned 2 days, as you can see, 10 out of 10, 1,000 out of 1,000, nice work. All teams unlock this game, it's another Exitilian done. We do realise that this may be updated in the future like the other one has, so we won't want to install it. We won't go any further in the game. That was one of the problems with darkening on the box, that we went a little further in the game than the achievements wanted, and then we had to redo it again the second time. Okay, so this is a new game that we've been looking forward to until it's come out, called The Good Life. And it's essentially slightly an exploration adventure game where, well, we won't give anything away, but let's just say the supernatural and animals are involved in it. It is on Game Pass, so it is completely free because we're on Game Pass. And it's not one that's going to be a quick completion, we already know that. So the first clip I'll show you is this big, huge list of names. This is the list of 12,000 people who were backers for this game. Obviously, I don't know how much you know about gaming history, but if you ever heard of Kickstarter, this game is actually a Kickstarter game. So every single person that's on this long list has donated either money or has helped testing it to get the game to the point it is. Okay, so one of the things that is going to be interesting about this, and the reason it's been likened to The Sims, is that you can do stuff. So there's just been a bit where you just logged onto a computer and she's a professional photographer, which suits me down to the ground because it's a game where you got to take photos. And you have to like plant stuff in the garden. So there's this quirky bit where you pick a potato up. So I don't know what's going to happen here, but so she's going to cook Jacket's bud. Like, I thought it was going to be like a video where she actually cooks it. There's like tutorials for cooking, and you've got to. Oh, yeah. That's brilliant! Oh, I'm going to show that. That is brilliant. Proper Jacket's bud and beat. Ah, this is brilliant. Oh, this is a great game, this. This is a bit on the trailer, this. All the people have turned into cats and dogs. It'll be good, this. Hey, we got an unlock on it. That means we've officially started this game as such. Well, we've been on the Good Life, obviously it is going to be a grind, that one, for unlocks. So to try and boost, we're on Obsurity on Windows. Anyone who will know, regular viewers, we have played it on the box, so we know it is completable eventually. Well, there you go, that's how you end the weekly gaming. Obsurity, Windows 10, 10 out of 10, 1000 out of 1000, all done. So what that does mean is, in terms of Exotillion, we now only have Shiro, which we did on the Windows a couple of weeks ago, to do on the box. And I think that might be it. I think that might be 32 out of 32. I'll have to double